Rinks, all right, join us. All right, this is the chat portion of the webinar. All right, blessings. Gendim, any messages from higher self? Just releasing a lot of attachments from old idea systems. It's like you're going into more of a positive direction. Yeah, connecting more to your Arcturian self and releasing a lot of the blockages from AI from the past. Any messages from my younger self? I'm surprised it got to how far you have at this pace. There's just been a lot of hesitation to even go in this direction, so you're releasing a lot of uncertainty, which is good. You're going into more of a higher density space, definitely. Little by little. Um, Marianne, any messages? I just see a lot of blockages releasing from your crown chakra. You're downloading a lot of new energies from your just from your third eye seems to be opening up more. So yeah, I do see crystal beings around you more. Question two, any messages from Metatron? Just trust energies will get better. You'll be able to see through people a bit easier. Just allow to clear out blockages among certain people. And know more about yourself little by little. There's also Egyptian self side you. Carol, any messages for me? Just on clearing out reptilian blockages and see if you're connecting more to the Arcturians. And yeah, just you're seems like people are around you are solving their own problems sort of without coming to you. They're sort of doing it. Questions here, any messages from me from Prime Creator? Yeah, just bringing more balance to yourself overall. More connections to nature slowly. Pamela, any messages for me? Yeah, as star system Sirius is connecting to you more. Releasing a lot of blockages. You're going more into your higher self energies. Yeah, definitely. Question two. Any messages from Judy, who lived next door to me but passed last week? That was definitely a hard time. I feel like she's around a lot of birds at this moment. She's also connected to a golden timeline. Will help her open up to your higher self, higher expectations. Yeah, she's a lot happier now. That's for sure. And yeah, she's it's a little bit bumpy. Anna, support my uncle with providing him with supplements, since otherwise his family won't buy them for him because they hold his bank card. This is a very crazy situation. Is there a point in me continuing with this support at my own cost? Yeah, just tell me you can't afford it anymore. You know, you're just gonna have to find some way and sleep on it a little bit of how to say that, but just tell me you just can't. You just can't keep. Yeah, you can't keep doing that forever. I mean, I think I'll survive without them. So yeah, I just feel like it just needs people to take care of them. It seems, fortunately. Question two: my partner has a blocked ear, and can I hear properly? What his ear trying to tell him? Yeah, just. I mean, it does feel like it's slightly karmic connected. Yeah, it's just. Let's see. Let's see here. I feel like he's connecting more to his higher chakras, his Arcturian energies. I would just get a heating pad or sleep on that side of his ear. I feel like it will start to release. They have those like ear wax. I don't know if you want to do that. They have those ear wax things stick in your ear. I don't know if you want to do that, but probably a heating pad or something like that will help. Just calm. They're not really saying. I feel like his ear did get cut off in past life. Remote cell memory. Yeah, I think it got cut off at that age during battle. That's at least what I feel. Ouch. Hugh, recently I feel like something occasionally blows air in my ear to get my attention. Is that a spirit trying to tell me something? Yeah, spirit guide. Hmm. Well, you're shifting realities. I do feel like there's reptilian energy is not to put fear out there, but you're connected to other. It has to do with where you live, location. It just has a reptilian vibration around it. Yeah, just help. Just yeah, it's you're going in the right direction and open up more spiritually what you like to connect with on a angelic level. Yeah, on a yeah, just let your intuition tell you what you need to tell. Any guidance from my higher self? Um, yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty of your connections. So I don't know how you feel about meditation, but um, like the alien energies around you for spiritual beings, like you can close your eyes and sense what's around you. I highly recommend that. You put positive intention, surround yourself with light, and see what you feel. And they can also help you see future timelines, also that you're trying to connect with. It's not gonna hurt. Just use energy protection. You should be fine. I think it'd be fine no matter what. That's what it is. Susie, I recently went to visit my grandparents' graves. I haven't been there in 33 years. Do you have any messages? Interesting. It feels like they finally left the planet. Jeez. It feels like they were kind of holding on to the world to a certain degree for you to want to go over there. So it feels like there is some residue holding on to the planet, and it does happen. So it feels like it helped with that release. That's the vibe I get. I know people cross over, but stubborn souls hold on, as you probably know. There are Arcturians also giving the grandfather is more reptilian. It feels grandmother's a little bit more reptilian. They're both reptilian. She's a little bit more Arcturian to a certain degree. What I've been doing in astral, I don't know. I see Ronald Reagan. That's different. Something that he's not healing within himself. You're also I see NASA. Like things about NASA he didn't know about his human self that he wish he did know. There's a lot of things. So obviously they're doing a lot of alien stuff behind his back. It feels like it's confronting to you to go by what you feel on that. This is like he's trying to hurt some karma. Yeah, he got used very much a puppet, basically, as you know. So I feel like you're like his counselor at the moment. Donna, I saw a blinking orb March 31st. Fly over my house. 2 nights later, I saw the same type of orb fly over my house in the same location. Palladians. Feels like one's the same. Yeah, it feels like Yael are around you too. Palladians and Yael. Question two: any messages for me from my father-in-law that passed? I do see a lot of Arcturian energies. Of course, he's holding on to Earth for dear life. He's not here as a ghost, but he is sorry he had to leave the way he did. But he has a lot of work in the higher realms. I feel like he is crying right now. He is sad he had to leave at that time in that way. But yeah, it was. I feel like he had to go. So, some of us will go really easily. Trust me. Some of us will go really easily. Miles, any messages from the Archons? I feel like you are releasing energies around. This is a good question. Of course, they hit me. You are releasing a lot of tension from their reality that they have here. I do feel like you go into like a Neo type of realm, a kind of like a Matrix city to see what they're up to. Um, little by little, you're going to become more aware, of as things start to break down. I believe it's going to happen this year. I don't know exactly how it's going to happen, but you'll know. So you just get intuitions. Like you might see someone on TV or something. That person isn't real. Like a projection from somewhere else, which I'll be fascinating. Question two, any messages from spirit? Yeah, you're letting go more of the third dimension, more of your higher self energy. Of course, there's only so much we can tap into, due to the timelines, but it doesn't make you are doing timeline jumping. Uh, you are connected to time traveling realities also that you've been healing from. Actually, there's been some major ones where there's actually been timeline travels that failed. You probably feel some of that within yourself, possibly. But I believe it did occur one time. You're also very connected to Jupiter and Uranus. Erican, can you tell me about in my female lifetimes I need to heal? It's princess lifetimes. Those are actually Arcturian princess. So think of like a third dimensional Earth where you are Arcturian. So I mean, people here are Arcturian, but they're human. So you are humanoid. You do look kind of alien though. Female Arcturian, there's a lot of colors, a lot of. It's almost like an Indian, like the Indian paintings are all kind of colorful, but it's not India. But it's somewhere in that kind of colors. And yeah, you're kind of snobbish. I feel like that you're healing. Um, uncertain nervous, so you had a lot of power, and you're feel like you're had a romance with three males at once, which is nothing new there. It just feels like you felt isolated. You were very Earth-like in some regard, kind of needy. That's what I see. I mean, you weren't like horrible or anything. It's that your soul is still developing. Trust me, I'll have our moments. Does Anki have any message for me? Yeah, you have lifetimes as a scientist, I believe on Earth, where you cannot cure a disease. You had difficulties. Feels like it was around 1800s. So, feels like it was kind of a plague to a certain degree. I kind of, when I connect, I get worn out a little bit. Trying to connect. Yeah, it's like Europe, Eastern Europe somewhere. Yeah, yeah. Just it was a plague that I guess some people just died out. It's kind of like one of those mysterious diseases, things like that. I don't think it ever made the history books really. What I feel. Just feel like you lost your family. You know? But it wasn't your fault. Yeah. But you survived. I think you moved to France after that. They're not saying where you were. I feel like something where Romania or something like that. Oh my God, it's Moses. Any messages from higher self? Let's see. It is you connecting more to Yeshua. More confident of your decisions. Feel like your spiritual connections. You just feel better overall of where you're going in your direction, and there's more heightened vibrations that can continue to come in. You just feel better overall as what you're here to do. Yeah, you're going into higher frequencies. You do go to fifth dimension. You might not be aware of it, but you do tap. Yeah, because you don't have any beef with anybody. I don't see that, so that's good. Yeah, they don't really have the drama. Not really. Not some people. My baby son is not sleeping well tonight. Does someone have advice? Feels like music will help. Meditation music will help. Just play like soft music. You can do water music, things like that. It's really like meditation music. You know, the high frequency music, which I forget today. I forget to add that, but yeah, I listen to frequency music. But I forget the high vibrational. Yeah, you can look up high vibrations. You can find it on YouTube. Um, that's an easy find, and you play that when he sleeps. Feels like that will work eventually. It won't work instantly, but it won't hurt him at all. So do what you feel. In Aura, or on several occasions lately, I haven't been able to keep secrets. Usually, I'm very good at this. I also feel like I have no filter. Just that's interesting. That's interesting. Uh, no notice afterwards what I said was hurtful or stupid. No memory of people telling me to keep this to yourself. But yeah, you shifted frequencies. Obviously, I'm not sure. Feels like you're there to speak your truth. So yeah, just be careful what you say now. But if you shift the timeline, something you need to, yeah. It's not always if yeah. That's all I have to just be careful what you say. That's all. Just have positive thoughts about everybody. That'll help. It's a karmic thing. You say, I want to be alone now. I just don't want to be in a relationship anymore. Any messages around this for my guides? It's up to you. Uh, yeah, you can quit your relationship if you want to. Just when you quit it, it feels like you'll want it back, but then again, maybe not. So you definitely shifted the timeline if you wanted. Yeah, you definitely it was like you're having your spiritual awakening, and once you that is a possibility that once you get out of this relationship energy and go just be alone, most likely your filter will not do that anymore. I feel like you just want to get something out of your chest, out of your mind, and that's one way of doing it. So that's one way of ending a relationship too, as you know, as everybody knows. That's one way to that. Yeah. So, or sometimes. uh, Amy, any messages from my angels? Just feel like you're connected more to your heart chakra. You're releasing a lot of guilt from past lives. They do show you like a farmer, but I see a lot of sheep, a sheep farmer in the past life, in the biblical times. I did believe you did know Jesus. You did live in that time. I do believe you had some interaction with him. I'm not sure if you were buddies and drank at the bar or anything like that, but you did have interaction with him. Any messages from my galactic friends? Uh, Even Arcturian energies are releasing. Part of the Arcturian side of you, you felt like you have to defend all the planets, protect them always. And one of your major lessons was to pull back and let them figure out for themselves. That's a rough one. Yeah, just. Beth, I've been doing ceremony with San Pedro cactus medicine lately. That's cool. One of the things I feel I'm doing on the medicine is psychic surgery on family members. Any insight on about this? Yes. Oh, let me read this. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it seems like it's yeah. So it shows you're connecting more to the earth. So you're doing more of like a herbal type of energy. That's great. Yeah, and expect more of that. I mean, that's more four dimensional healing. That's where we're heading. The energy body. So yeah, or anybody, well, not anybody, but almost anybody can be a surgeon. There's gonna be some that's just their thing. Yeah, it feels like you work around the ribs. At least that's what I see. Yeah. So yeah, you're on the right track. That's great. Yeah, you'll get stronger with that. It just seems like the cactus helps you connect to the earth. No messages from anyone. I do see a lot of Pleiadian energies. You're compiling. You're bringing back energies back to yourself of releasing any type of tension from others. and you feel like you're allowing more of your spiritual self to. I feel like a lot of angelic energies coming through you. Yeah, you might see your family members like before they leave, or anybody. You might get sense of people leave the planet. You know, when they die, you might get some kind of sense. You never really know exactly what's going to happen, but you get some sense. It seems, and that's part of your healing. It's prepare others. I feel like you're prepared, but you're there to prepare others to handle it. So, not to put any worry of anyone leaving, but I feel like it's part of what you're doing because you help them cross over. Brock, the white cat came to me in a dream a couple of nights ago and named it Pixie. It's funny. I think it's a spirit guide. I woke up the next morning and my dad said a white grayish cat had got it outside of our house on the road. Do you think that the cat that came to me in my dream was the one? Yeah, I think so. But it feels like it's still like maybe your spirit guides brought that to it. Yeah, brought the cat to, or it became a spirit guide. And I don't know. I feel like it's very connected to you. I mean, you can say cats are a spirit. Yeah, I feel like it's a spirit guide that was in cat form. So yeah, it died to let you know it's reconnected. I mean, I think it's always been connected to you. That's fascinating, but I believe it's the same cat. Yeah, you wouldn't have a dream and then that happened. Oh, yeah. Well, so the white has to do with its original form. So I'm feeling like I'm a little depressed the past week. I'm clearing things out energetically. Well, yeah, the world's going through a lot of this. World's a mess. I mean, it's people talk about the high vibrations, but you got to purge a lot of the darkness here too. So it's purging darkness on the planet. So yeah, it's like here you're trying to lift the reveal a lot of things. So you're going to get like energy attacks and things like that. That's just the way it is. I mean, it is a galactic war technically, or an astral war, however you want to look at it. You want to just for more truth to come in. So yeah, it's not your stuff though. It's depressed because some beings are mad. They're just mad. I mean, I had a dream. Yeah, that I was in court. I felt bad Sunday, really bad, and then I had a dream I was in court. I don't think it's been resolved yet. That's the other thing. So, yeah, just do the best you can. Drink a milkshake or something. Maybe not that. But, yeah, did my guys have any message for me? I feel like, yeah, you're clearing a lot of astral energies. There's a dragon energy you're connected to. I feel like dragons aren't always the best vibration around you. But you have positive dragons around it. Yeah, it's your Garthian self. I mean, I believe your majority of you is a Garthian being, like a fairy or a high vibrational fairy being. You release a lot of old timelines. So yeah. Does anyone else have any message for me? I just feel like you're healing a lot with your grandmother. There's just been a lot of tension with her. She's kind of upset with you the way you've been going, only because she's kind of very third dimensional. Even in the spirit world, she still has that mindset. At least that's what I feel from her. Even after I think she's crossed it. But yeah, it feels like she's just still part of her is still very third dimensional. Even in the spirit world, they have that. It's just after you have an earth incarnation, you just don't clear that right away. It takes a while. It might take 10 years to clear that out. What messages do my 3 Andromedan guys have for me? What names can I use to connect to them? I don't know, just names of flowers. I think it's better you connect and give them names. Like daffodil or something, or whatever you feel works, or sapphire. Sapphire or something. That's not a plant, but or names of stone, sapphire. One's named sapphire. Oh, you say the Sapphire Collective. Sapphire Andromeda Collective. Go by what you feel. You just I feel like you are working on healing a lot of the cult, alien cult energies that's here. Not to name any names. I feel like you are here to, observe it. Not maybe, just observe it. Don't so much because people, they're gonna. That's like religion. They're gonna cling on to it. But you're there. I think I say observing. Yeah, because you heal it. You can good luck. You do the best you can, but some people have that cult mentality when they go in the spiritual direction. So I feel like you're working on it. That's deep, actually. You might not be thinking about it, but I feel like you're doing it. Part of you is kind of like, I can't believe they're doing this, but that's the way it is. You'll have your moments. What insight or messages does my higher self, I don't have for me at this time? You're very connected to the color blue, the higher realms, like our very higher vibrational color of blue. Purple is greens also, but by combining those energies together, you see what you feel. I think a color of yellow, of course, you have like a color there too. Yeah, this colors might also, certain colors might get your attention, mostly probably yellow, it seems. If it's really clear that it's yellow, yeah, just like yellow is going to speak to you. Who knows? Might not do it anytime soon. So that the color yellow seems to be something that's right. Yeah, it's all kind of a cryptic. Very connected to the elephant species. Yeah, just add that to make up for all that weirdness there. 1 to 11. You once said I was connected to Arcturians. Elohim is a positive connection or negative? No, it's positive. I mean, Arcturians have their ups and downs. I mean, it's a little bit of both, I guess you can say. That was a positive connection overall. I've heard people that heard that people that have taken injections are now shedding some negative stuff. Other people can contain with them being around other people. Shedding has called others to a lot of different health situations. Even Pfizer is looking into vaccine now, saying that there's a live substance that should be present in the body. Jeez. Getting tapped into about there's a risk of being around people that have taken the vaccine. Oh, that's interesting. I don't agree. And continue to take the vaccine every 6 months. Jeez, it's like it doesn't sound good when you have to do that. I mean, talk about a downgrade. So being around those people, I feel like it'd be fine overall. Now, if you're making out with those people, maybe it'd be a little bit different, but I don't think you'd be doing that. Even that, I don't think it's going to really affect. It's going to affect them the most. So it'll probably mess up their thinking to a certain extent. But it all depends on the person. Some people will be fine, some people won't be. So it just, yeah, I mean, Pfizer has a lot of Nazi energy connected to it. I don't care what they say. It's there. They do a lot of the same stuff. So yeah, none of this has been approved by the FAA or what they call it. So I mean, I think it's all right to be around these people. If you don't feel comfortable around somebody, then don't be around them. But yeah, it's not. Yeah, if you can be around those type of people, because it can cause people to not think right. Especially when they say you don't have it. If you haven't been vaccinated, they act all crazy. So it's a healthy world we're living in. Stacey, a prominent message from higher self. You just realized a lot of insecurities. You're getting more to your mission of bringing in better vibes than you had before. I believe you're into teaching, something around that. Now that's going to get stronger with you over time. Yeah, you're just more feeling better about what you're doing. Not that you don't already, but I feel like it'll get stronger. I'm in a leadership course currently that's coming. completion. Any advice on that? Now you need something to leadership. You need something to leader. I feel like it will happen down the line. Right now, you're just working on yourself. So, no, that's good. It helps you clear out insecurities once again. So, yeah. Well, you know how it is. It's a male-dominated world, past lives, and now you're built. But you want to build yourself back up or more positive feminine than others have been doing feminine, which are just toxic. So I feel like you're also here to heal a lot of the toxic feminine. You probably are. Yeah. So I think this is just to give you more of a clearer perception. I just see psychology. Um, I think you already do that, but psychology is going to be a strong energy with you, definitely. I think you're already a natural psychologist, actually. Chris, where do the Illuminati usually live? It's Oregon, California, some parts of New York. Was it Richmond, New York, or Rochester? It's kind of a weird place. Uh, Switzerland, um, Brussels, as I mentioned. Some places by Antarctica. It's like a whole secret society, basically. Yeah, so they're all good plans, basically. That's the name of a few. No, Oregon's is an interesting one. It's like almost hidden planets. We got Portland. Portland's just insane because it's a place of rituals. What I've been doing in astral, like you've been healing much of your higher self, manifesting. I feel like you go to worlds and there's a lot of large things like a psychedelic reality. I guess they have a giant gun, but it's not. It's like shooting out like angels or something. You know, it's like some kind of psychedelic. Vasco, my soul that is incarnated in this human body. What main star seed am I? Feel Palladian overall. They have a mixture of Andromeda and Saturn and Venus. But I feel like Palladian. Any messages from the universe? Hard to maintain sanity with all this nonsense from the dark? Yeah, tell me about it. Feels like you're visiting astral jail. I don't think you're in astral jail. I guess you can call this astral jail, but it feels like I just feel like you're actually a lawyer in the astral court, which I have not seen before. So they do have like an astral karmic court in astral. I feel like you are a lawyer where you're like sentence people. Like I mean they literally have something like that when you're they do have lawyers and sorry about spirit because they think they'd all be in hell. But but I do feel like you are a lawyer, uh, and it's so shitty. But so like because you're about human rights, your way of life is. So I feel like you do defend people that are good, decent, um, and that's a tough one. Yeah. I feel like that's part of you. Yeah. I think you want to, fire a judge. Yeah, something. I just heard something here. Yeah, I got a little hit when I said that. So that does exist. So more of that stuff will come. I mean, there's astral auto mechanics, astral positions. Like yeah, so okay, all right. Thank you everyone for your questions. All right, this is